Hey everybody, we're just taking a look at a really nice new development that you probably haven't heard before. This is the launch of a new tool company called Wahuda Tools. And what we have here is a 6-inch benchtop joiner. And I'm just going to go through it, see what it's like. I've never used one before, but I've talked to the owner and the person that developed this. And it looks like there's some really nice upgrades to this unit from other ones that we've seen in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and get it opened up here, and you're going to see it the first time I see it. The name is Wahuda, and the reason you haven't heard of it before is because, like I said, we're just hearing about it for the first time ourselves, and we're going to see what kind of product it is. First off, I'll say it's a nice packaging job. You see all that styrofoam? That's protecting the machine. It's double thick cardboard, so that's also protecting the machine. Nothing worse than getting a brand new unit and it's damaged from shipping. This is not a lightweight machine. That is the heaviest benchtop joiner I've ever picked up. I'm going to tell you why. That's cast iron. Usually you're going to find cast aluminum, light materials, but we all know that for a good durable woodworking machine, you're going to want cast iron, and that's what this one's providing. Isn't that a good looking unit? So that's the 6-inch joiner, and I believe it's 33 on the length here. This has a spiral or helical type cutter head. There are, I don't know if you can see it on the video, I don't want to drop it, but at any time that this is doing a cut, it's only going to be contacting 2 little 1/2-inch wide areas at a time. So as it rotates, it's going to be less load on the motor and less noise on your ears and more power. It's just going to work much easier. A lot of people like to upgrade their joiners from straight blades to a spiral head, and really they can cost hundreds of dollars to do that upgrade. This unit has it built from the factory, so you don't even have to think about it. What's really nice is these are 4-sided. If you saw, it's a little square, a little 1/2-inch square, and if you get a nick, all you have to do is take I think it's a torque screwdriver, back it off, and you can turn that, and you have a brand new blade. You don't have to take the blade off and rehone it or completely replace it. So that is really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works here. So we got our little fence mount, and we've got the fence. It's an aluminum fence. It's a steel guard, by the way. I think it's steel. So you don't have to worry about a cheap piece of plastic there. And it comes with a couple push blocks to protect yourself. And it has a 2-inch dust port. So I'm going to get rid of this plastic, and we'll assemble this. Clean that oil off the top. And I think we're going to do a cut. So, let's see.
This is Doug Davenport. He is part owner and managing partner of Wahuda Tools, and he's just jumping in here to help me put this machine together.
That was my bad.
That's my bad because I left one laying on the technical office.
But you read the instruction manuals anyway, right?
Right. Please do. Square?
The bottom needs to kick out just like just a frog hair.
Oh, not that much, huh?
Right there. Got it. Oh, well, looks like it matches. It matches front and back, so that's a good sign, right?
Mm-hmm. And that works a lot smoother than the cut.
The bevel adjustment. Right. Well, so first time heard in North America, 6-inch joiner from Wahuda Tools. It all sounds nice and tight.
It does.
It sounds
I
very
like
nice.
that.
I like it.
Very much so.
Well, we gotta have our PPE. I'm gonna put that on, and we're just gonna try, see how it does. Piece of cherry, not too straight. See if we can straighten it out. Couple passes, 3 passes. Took quite a bit of bow out of that board. Actually, it had some offsets in it, and it's pretty dang straight that direction. Smells good too. I like that cherry. But man, very smooth. Of course, I was bending over too far. We had a short cord here. In your situation, it's going to be a lot less awkward. First time I've ever used it, but man, I think that was nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, smooth cuts.
Mm-hmm.
No hammering on the board at all. And I didn't have my earplugs in, and I normally you should have your earplugs in when you're running a joiner. But I don't know if you noticed, it's quite a bit less noise. It's very quiet for a joiner. I mean, at least compared to what I've used. So that's a pretty sweet little machine. And it's not. I said it's cast iron. It's really not that heavy. They're calling it 48 pounds. It's very manageable, but I really like the thought of a cast iron top on a benchtop tool. It's just a really good idea. And there's really something cool here too. I'm going to tilt this, and you can see there's 4 holes on each side of the bed. 4 holes here. You've got adjustment screws, so you can, if it ever got out of whack or somebody dropped it or something, you would be able to adjust that so that both sides are coplanar. So they're exactly parallel and level on the same plane. So that's pretty awesome. Very straightforward controls as far as moving your fence in and out. I guess with straight blades, you have to do that a lot more to save your blades, but this is also going to prolong the life of your blades. It also will adjust for your comfort and the width of your boards that you're going to be machining. Very easy adjustment on the bevel here. We adjusted it to go square, but let's see, I don't want to break this off. But you just loosen it, and you can tilt to do whatever bevel you need to do. And that's very nice for making those nice tight miters on the outside corners of joining stock to wrap around a pole or whatever. 2.5-inch dust port. I had it plugged in, but I didn't have it turned on, so some of the chips went out on the other side, but once we turned it on, it was flawless. And it is absolutely clean in there. There's nothing left underneath. You got simple, regular adjustments. You've seen me adjust it already. So looks like it's marked for an 1/8 inch depth of cut. So that's pretty good range. And Got your little safety here, so your nephew or your kids or your grandkids won't hurt themselves on it. 10-amp motor, so it's plenty of power. This was just a piece of cherry, but that's going to have plenty of power for a 6-inch board. Honestly, as you saw, it's only cutting like an inch of material at a time, because at any time you've got only 2 little teeth contacting your material. So what a nice design. And these are carbide. These are not high-speed steel. I've had high-speed steel and they're great. They're nice that you can turn them, but these are going to last a lot longer. So that's a nice development. This is an upgrade. Others that I've seen have 2 sides that can be used, and some have 4 sides. This is 4 sides, so that's the best you can get. Get a nick, just turn one of them. You don't have to mess with all new blades. You don't have to take them out, sharpen them home. You don't have to buy new blades. That's going to last you a long time. Carbide with 4 sides, that's going to give you a very long lifetime. So remember Wahuda Tools, check them out. A lot of engineering went into this, and a lot of years of experience from managing partner, and you might have seen him come in here and help me a little bit with the fence and getting that installed, but he's got many years of experience with these machines, and I haven't used it other than today, but I really feel like this is going to be the best bang for the buck on the market for a benchtop planer. And I look forward to getting one of these out and using them in our work and see how they do. And maybe even in the shop. It looks like it's heavy enough to use in the shop. So, Wahuda Tools, a new company, but I think you're going to want to get to know them.